What's up, YouTube? Dirt Road Soldier here. Well, just getting back from an amazing weekend I had. I was up in Parma, Idaho, helping out with the rifle rumble that went on. It was a precision rifle match. Um, I spent 4 days up there helping set up and helping tear down the rifle match. And then RO in the match, calling impacts for shooters. It was just a heck of a blessed weekend. I would just have to say, hanging out with friends that you don't get to see. I pull my little camp trailer up and stay up there. Got to hang out with a lot of shooters. There was a lot more campers this year. So after the first day, there was quite a bit of downtime. So there was a lot of camaraderie with friends and stuff. So that was a really good time. I took my side-by-side up, and in between times I'm out shooting squirrels because I like shooting varmints and stuff. And as you see right now, I'm working on my 17 HMR. Had a little mishaps happen. It was my fault, really. But when I got up there Wednesday night, I took a little ride around the range and shot a few squirrels with it. And I had a Vortex Crossfire 2 mounted to it, and lo and behold, I left it on the side-by-side that night, and not even thinking about it, but the area we were camped in was really pretty green grass. Well, the sprinklers came on and soaked my rifle and everything, and I'm pretty rough on my equipment, so I am pretty clumsy. I trip and fall a lot, so evidently there must have been a crack or something in the scope. I don't know if you can see it or not. Whoop. I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can probably see the moisture and stuff in there. So it's plumb full of moisture, so it's gonna get sent back to Vortex. But I had a scope, an Athlon Argos, just sitting in the safe. So I decided to mount it to the 17. So the 17 is kind of getting an upgrade, definitely on magnification and with a 30 millimeter tube. So pretty excited about that. So I've been mounting it to the 17 using some Seekins 30 mil rings that I actually picked up off of the prize table at the match. After these matches, they let the ROs cruise the prize tables and pick up stuff that's left over. So big shout out to Seekins for donating to the prize table, man. That's pretty awesome. So anyways, there's a few people I want to give a shout out to because like I say, I feel pretty blessed. Definitely want to give a shout out to Brian Black. As I was sitting there just talking to some other folks, Brian's got called up because his high score, and he was cruising the prize table, and I wasn't even expecting it. He just showed up out of the blue and said, "Hey, can you use a new scope?" And I was like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah." I go, "Well, how much?" He's like, "Just a handshake." And I'm like, "You gotta be kidding me, dude." And I mean, just mentally kind of, brought a tear to my eye, just a huge amount of appreciation for that. And not only a shout out to him, but a shout out to Burris too for donating the prize too. It's a Burris XTR3. I just have to pay $400 for it, and they'll send me a scope, and that is just magnificent on both ends. Burris and Brian for doing that, man. Thank you. That's awesome. And also I want to give another shout out to a good friend of mine. His name's Sean Bond. He gave me his cert for some reason. He was telling me I need one, in which I do. I really do need a good tripod. He gave me the Lee Frodo, if I say that right. Sorry if I don't. It's a 50% off cert for a tripod, so I'll have to save up some money and definitely get one. I've been using a slick that I ordered off of Amazon quite a while back ago, and it works, but it's tipped over a couple times on me with rifles on it, and which happened this weekend. A windstorm came up and knocked my 22 LR over, and boy, that is just frustrating to watch your rifle fall over. So we put a lot of time and effort into our stuff, and just to see it hit the ground is so painful, so painful. So, but anyways, it held up. When the 17 went down, I didn't shoot the 17 anymore, so I was shooting the 22 LR at squirrels, and I ended up, I think, killing 237 squirrels altogether. So that was a good trigger time weekend. The only thing that kind of slowed me down was I'd have to range everything, versus the 17 is zeroed at 100 yards, and 22 is zeroed at 50 yards. So when you gotta dial, 1 mil, 1.5, it's something, versus being zeroed at 100. So for shooting distance, but the 22 came through. I mean, I did miss quite a bit, but I did hit quite a few too. So that was a lot of fun. So, but anyways, on another shout out to my buddy Sean Johnson. Like I say, wasn't expecting anything. He gave me a sweatshirt for Blue Ridge Range, man. And dude, thank you, man. That's awesome, man. God, just everybody. I mean, everybody that gives stuff to you. It's a great feeling. They always say karma. You're gonna get your karma. Karma. But there's not always just bad karma. There's good karma. I mean, you treat people good, and man, they treat you right back good. And that's what this video is kind of about. Just saying thanks. Thanks to all of the sponsors that sponsor these matches. Thanks to all the people that support each other in it too. I like ROing. Instead of shooting, don't get me wrong, shooting is just as fun. You get to hang out with your squad, and you get to pick what people you want to hang out with. But ROing for me is the ticket. I'm a people person. I like talking. I like introducing myself, and talk about what I do. And being an RO, you get to do that because you get to talk to everybody, because everybody comes to your stage. And I mean, like Brian Black, I mean, we don't talk on Facebook or any social media stuff, but every time we see each other, dude, it's a handshake. Hey, how you doing? How's your life? How's business? And it's only for a couple minutes, because they're only on stage for a few minutes, and then they're off to the next stage and stuff. But yeah, it's really fun. If you get an opportunity to RO, you should give it a try. This match that I got to RO, some don't and some do, but this one they actually paid the ROs. So I worked 4 days. They paid $100 per day, and that $400 is going towards that scope that Brian Black gave me. And man, like I say, just so appreciative. So anyways, well, thanks for. I wanted to give another shout out to it's Low and Bond Designs. They make Low and Bond Designs. If you can see that in there, I'll try to, if I'm technically smart enough, I'll try to put a link in the description of their website. They make thumb shelves, and it's actually, they make them for the ACC MDT ACC chassis, because for some reason they don't come with them. But anyways, that's what they make, and I mounted it to my 17. So I think I might take a little super glue, because it's on a painted stock, and run it around the edge, because I throw my rifles in and out of my truck, so they slam down, but it feels really good right now with just the two-way tape that seems pretty rigid and pretty tight. So, but yeah, that feels really good actually. So, just hillbilly stuff, but there again, still appreciative, man. Thank you, fellas, for adding it to the prize table and for the match, and being good friends with me, dude. I appreciate everything. So, anyways, like I say, if you get an opportunity to RO, you should RO. It's a real good opportunity to meet people in all walks of life, and people come from all over the place to shoot these matches. It's not just local here in Idaho. They come from all over the states and even out of country. I met a cool dude from Australia, man, and we hit it off pretty good. So hopefully I get to see him again sometime. So, all right. Well, I think that's about it for me. I'm going to finish clamping down this scope and get out and get some shooting into it. So I'm excited to be able to see through a bigger scope. So, and then I'll get I almost knocked that over. I'll get this vortex mailed off. So, and then either when it comes back, either keep it or give it to a friend that needs a scope for something. So, anyways, thanks again for watching, and have a great day. Oh, and if I don't see you in between time, hey, have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. Thanks.